Hello, oil enthusiasts. Hold on to your diffusers because it's about to get wild and fragrant in here. Today's episode is super special. It's our 11th episode in our 11-part mini series geared towards helping you understand different processes necessary to do emotional work. You guys, we all require inner work, so why not learn the proven methods that can give us the skills needed for personal healing? If you're interested in learning the method on how to heal yourself mentally and emotionally, this mini series will be a great tool for you. So make sure to go back and listen to all of our amazing podcasts. This episode highlights the action of healthy habits. You guys, this is juicy. Don't forget to stick around till the end for our scoop of the day. Welcome to the Essential Oil Scoop, where we're all about sass, class, and a whole lot of plant-based fun. I'm your host, Vicky Labrilia, and I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Sarah Sipos. Together, we're going to be your guides to the world of essential oils. And trust us, there's no better team for the job. With my passion for natural wellness and Sarah's encyclopedia-like knowledge of essential oils and our sparkling wit and charm, we'll be diving into the world of essential oils, giving you all the tips, tricks, and the juicy scoop that you need to make the most of those potent plant extracts. Don't forget to share, like, save, subscribe, and follow our podcast so you get notified every time we upload a new episode. So grab your favorite oils and your favorite drink, put on your listening ears, and let's get ready to have some fun with essential oils. Sarah, what is up? Hello, beautiful human.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
You know what? I'm doing pretty good. Am I 10 out of 10 right now? No, but I'm close. And I'm really excited about today's episode because I think we all need reminders and a little more insight on how we can incorporate healthy habits into our life that is not overwhelming, that's not stressing us out, that is duplicatable, but so good for our overall wellness. So, girl, let's get going.
So, one of the things when I have had clients talk to me before about creating new habits and different things, one of the things I love to teach them is to hook a habit. So, hook it on to something that you're already currently doing. So, for example, I would have clients that would tell me, I just don't know when to stretch. Like I set an alarm for it to stretch after work or something. Things always come. And I'm like, okay, this might be TMI, but it's us, so who cares? Let's like everybody before you go to bed at night, what do? You go to the bathroom, you pee, you wash your hands, you brush your teeth, right? Like these are like the things, these are the habits that you already have. And if you don't have those habits, can we just start there? Like you need to probably go to the bathroom before you go to bed so you don't wake up
Correct.
a million times to pee. You
Uh-huh.
probably should be already brushing your teeth. So if you're not doing that, let's invite you to do that because that's important too, that because that's kind of grody. And
Yeah.
like there's like you already have that routine, right? So
hmm
I would always tell people to do stretches in the doorway. There's certain stretches that I would teach them how to do in the doorway. So when they're coming in or out of the bathroom, they can hook the habit onto that routine. So
hmm
if you want to get a long-lasting habit to stick, hook it to something. Hook your habits to a routine and then it's going to stick. Or maybe your morning routine looks like, getting up. I'll go through mine. I get up in the morning. I have a prayer, I check my messages, and then I'm off to the bathroom to do my morning routine, face and, you know, brush my teeth, do all the things, right? But if I'm going to add a habit in the morning, I'm going to hook it to that routine. Somewhere in that routine, if I wanted to add a new habit, like checking my vision board or any kind of new habit that I want to start in the morning, I'll hook it to that morning routine that's already been established because it's so much easier to keep with those health habits. So that's my like tip of the day or whatever you want to call that for our healthy habits because there are so many great healthy habits that we need to incorporate and we get overwhelmed when we try to look at them all and go, "Oh, I need to do this, 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 and this." It's too much. So
Girl,
what can you hook it to?
I love that. And you know what? We need to make that viral. Hashtag hook your habit. Hook the habits. How would you say it, Sarah? I'm having a brain fart.
Hook your habit.
There you go. Hook your habit. Hashtag hook your habit. Because truly, we, including myself, like to overthink this, but it's not necessary. Healthy habits are, you know, tied to emotional work, and it enhances by building on a strong base of physical health. Emotional health is based on the foundation of proper physical health. So we've probably Googled, what are some healthy habits I can do? What are some healthy habits to start doing? I'm sure majority of us have gone through the rabbit hole of Google to figure out where we are, and maybe we've, you know, uh, scaled ourselves to like, oh, 1 through 10. Do I do this? Do I not? Where am I at? But my friends, there are some really simple 7 healthy habits, and there's wonderful healthy habits for students as well. Okay, we're not just speaking to the adult realm here, we're speaking from adolescence to adulthood and everything in between. There are powerful, healthy habits that you can incorporate that's going to make a world of difference. And of course, for the scoop of the day, we have 3 amazing suggestions that you can implement into it to make your emotional wellness and your physical wellness align, and can possibly stimulate the success growth sooner. Okay, so for instance, some of the 7 healthy habits that you could either, go to and hook the habit would be getting better sleep. Y'all, we got an oil for that we're going to talk about in just a minute. Staying hydrated. Y'all, put some lemon in your water. We talked about lemon in a previous episode. It is so hydrating, so powerful for your kidneys and liver function. You know, um, what Sarah was talking about, the structure of before you go to bed and when you wake up, always eating breakfast. I know some of our listeners are like, yeah, I don't got time, or I really don't like breakfast. But let me tell you, my friends, this is a very, very powerful habit that I really hope you look back to and you try to incorporate daily. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely,
Breakfast is huge.
because that's what jumpstarts your metabolism. And what people don't realize is they want to skip a meal,
Mm-hmm.
or I would not skip breakfast, skip
No.
lunch or skip dinner, skip some other meal. But breakfast is really important because you've been sleeping all that time, and um you need to get that metabolism jump started. So if you're having a hard time with your weight issues,
Mm-hmm.
this is a good one to use because you need to eat breakfast. It's really important. Our nutrition is really important to our emotional well-being.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm not talking like, eating our feelings. I'm talking about good, healthy eating really well. Think about when maybe you haven't done this or maybe you have, but if you've ever eaten really super clean for a long time where you've maybe cut out some sugar, or maybe you've cut out some things, but you've been eating clean, feel better because you're eating clean and you're getting really cool nutrients in your body and you're eating live food that really helps. Um, that's all part of that emotional wellness and exercise. Exercise is a great way to a
Mm-hmm.
great healthy habit to have because it's going to help you to release some stress. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you do nothing else for exercise, it's going to help your body, but it's also going to help you to relieve stress. Like
Mm-hmm.
go for a walk, like talk to a tree, walk out, talk your stress out in your mind, whatever it is. But that exercise is a really key component of our healthy habits. And, just touched on sleep just a second ago, and I'm like, sleep is a really important healthy habit. We have these things, and you know what? We all know them. Think about it. We all know that we're supposed to be doing something a little bit better for our health. We just don't do it. So pick one thing, just one of those things. And we're going to give you a few scoops that will help you to use these habits more effectively.
Exactly. So we have 3 wonderful products that we're going to educate you on slightly. We are going to do a separate podcast for each of these, at least 2 of them, because they deserve a platform of its own to help you understand everything encompassing with this. So the first product that we want to invite you to learn about is called Lifelong Vitality. Lifelong Vitality is a trio of supplements. My friends, even if you go to Google and you type in food depletion or, nutritional intake on a daily basis, you're going to realize that you need to consume copious amounts of food, proper foods, in order to even reach the realm of daily nutrition. Supplementation is required now in the time of day we currently live in. Fact.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually will hook two articles that are eye-opening onto this podcast about the nutrition, the nutrients, the lack thereof of
Uh-huh.
nutrients that are in our food today. It's like 20 oranges to have the same effect as an orange in the 1950s.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal. So, anyways, yes, Sarah, that's a great idea. Let's link that to our show notes. So you as listeners can go if you choose to do this. So Lifelong Vitality is a trio of supplements. You got your multivitamin and mineral, you have your omegas, you have your alpha CRS, everything you need. It would cost you if you went to Whole Foods and all these wellness companies, wellness grocery stores, you would spend over $800 to consume the nutrition needed. And my friends, Lifelong Vitality has it all. It's made simple. It's a habit that you can hook into your daily life that is so great. So great. So that's the first thing that we would recommend for you. Sarah, what's the next? Or do you want to add anything to our Lifelong
The only thing
Vitality?
I would add to the Lifelong Vitality is yes, it would cost you $800 to get somewhat equal nutrients, but
Somewhat.
honestly, they might not be the high quality that you would want to pay for. So I just wanted to throw in quality because quality is so important. I don't think people realize, they think
Mhm.
just going to like GNC or the vitamin shop or something, they're going to
Yeah.
get the ginseng is the same as every ginseng. Not every ginseng is equal. So let's talk
No.
about quality of supplementation. It's really important that we do talk about that. So when we go dive deeper into that, we're
Yeah.
going to really dive deeper into lifelong vitality.
We
But
are the
yeah,
bioavailability. You guys look that word up. Bioavailability in supplementation. Just look it up because we're going to do another podcast and dive deep. But just, when you're bored, look it up and you'll realize. Girl, what's the second one?
Meta Power. Oh my goodness, this is a great product to add to anything that you are doing to live a healthier lifestyle. Whether you're looking for more energy, whether you're looking to sleep better, whether you're looking to slim down a little bit, whatever you're trying to do, our Meta Power system is amazing. It
Mhm.
consists of a couple different products. It consists of what we call MetaPower oil, which is an oil blend. It also consists of something called we call Advantage, which is our collagen.
Oh, the best collagen on the market in the world currently. Amazing. It is fantastic.
Yeah. And then it also has our MetaPower um, Assist, which helps with regulating the blood sugars and helping to regulate blood sugar because we put a lot of stress onto our body with the way we eat. And so this
Hmm.
will help to our blood sugar levels to even out. And so you're not
Hmm.
getting crazy spikes. When you get crazy spikes with your blood sugar, you actually really like shorten your lifespan. So this will help things to stay more even. So we're going to go dive deep, much deeper into these products, but we also have a great satiating gum that goes with this that has the MetaPower oil into it. We also have some soft gels that have that MetaPower oil again. And we also have some beadlets, which are amazing. So we have a lot of things, and that whole system deserves a whole series in and of itself. So I'm not going to go into all the details. If you are interested, um, let us know. You're welcome to email us, and our email is in the show notes.
Correct. It's such a powerful system. PWR is personal wellness realized, and you do. You're going to learn lifespan versus health span and all the fun stuff that is coming to light with the growth and development of science and our understanding of the human body. It is so powerful. The last thing we're going to quickly touch on, because this is a short episode, my friends, we're keeping it short and sweet and full of amazing content, is serenity. Serenity is our restful blend. Y'all, we talked about one of the habits that you can stack, habit stacking is proper sleep. You guys, let me tell you, I sleep like a flipping baby when I apply this Serenity blend onto my pulse points on my wrist, I don't know about you, Sarah, but I totally dab my nose and I am out like a light in 5 minutes. I really am. And I actually get more REM sleep because it's putting my body in alignment, in homeostasis, right? To where I'm getting more restorative sleep. It is such a powerful blend. Girl, do you use this Serenity oil every night?
I use the Serenity soft gels, which is not
Mhm.
the same as the Serenity oil. It's a little bit different, and I love my Serenity soft gels. I also use the Serenity oil with wild orange, actually, because I have found that for my personal sleep, adding a citrus in for my sleep actually helps me to calm, which I know we've always talked about citrus as a very energizing, but I have mind chatter like galore. And I think I've shared this on a previous podcast with you all, but I was an insomniac for 8 years, and my brain just does not shut off. And we're not talking like your regular brain chatter. Like I literally would go days without sleeping. So
Mhm.
for me, I found that the combination of citrus oils mixed with lavender really work well. And our Serenity blend does have that lavender in there. And so I have found for me that combination works amazing. So I do use Serenity
Mhm.
mixed with wild orange.
Mhm.
Um, and that works really well. The soft gels, the Serenity soft gels have uh L-theanine in it. They have lemon balm, passion flower, and German chamomile along with lavender. So like it's a little bit different. It's not exactly what's in the oil, but it is part of that Serenity sleep system, and I absolutely love it. I take at least one soft gel every night. I don't always take two. You can take it. It's recommended is two. I just take one because one works great for me.
Yeah.
So
My friends, just remember, if you remember one thing in this podcast, well, actually two things. Know that we're going to be here for you in this podcast. Is going to be a wonderful resource for your wellness. But two, this is duplicatable. And remember that your emotional wellness is tied to your physical wellness. So this podcast of healthy habits is to encourage you to connect the two and to bond the two on a deeper level because you deserve it.
yes, absolutely. One last quick thing I would love to add is just that 95% of our physical health issues that we have can be emotional, and they start off with emotional. So it's so important that we have that symbiotic relationship with emotional and physical, and to work on our emotional needs as well as our physical needs to tie it all in together, because we are a whole being and we believe in wellness. Holistic wellness means that we treat the whole body, not just one little part.
Can I get it? Amen.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Essential Oil Scoop. We hope you have found this discussion informative and helpful. If you have any questions or topics that you would like us to cover in future episodes, please leave us a comment or reach out to us on social media. Don't forget to like, share, save, subscribe, and follow our podcast so that you get notified every time we upload a new episode. Until next time, stay healthy, keep using your essential oils to enhance your wellness journey, and we will talk to you really soon. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Be well, my friends. Bye.